What's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jonathan. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Today, as you can see, we're back inside of the Tacoma. That's because we installed these seat covers here. Make sure to check out this video. The seat covers so far have been holding up pretty good. However, there is this armrest piece I didn't want to use just because I didn't feel like I was gonna benefit from it. But I did notice that it is the same PVC material that the seat covers are made out of. That gave me an idea. How do I know if these seat covers are actually good? Like, are they going to hold up in the future? Well, today we're going to be testing out its stain withholding capacity, if that's the thing. We're going to be seeing how water resistant or waterproof this material is. The seat covers are proof rated, but it's going to be a little bit of a different result, but we'll get an idea at least how well the top of the material holds up. And the final test will be a durability test that'll mimic everyday use of getting in and out of the car. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, let me know down in the comments below. I'll leave a link down below to the car seat. The first test we're going to be doing is its stain holding capacity or stain resistant capacity. We have ranch here, ketchup packet, and mustard. With this test, we hope to see hopefully no stains on the cover. We're gonna smear it around in these 3 spots and then let it rest for like 30 minutes maybe. Start off with the mustard and then just kind of smear it all around. And now we'll do the ketchup and smear it around too. This is a very scientific test here. Now we can do the ranch. Here's the ranch, smear it all around. These are the 3 testing ingredients we're going to be using for the seat cover. We'll leave it right there and then we'll be back in like 30 minutes to take a look, see how it's holding up. It's been about 30 minutes. As you guys can see, we have our ranch, ketchup, and mustard. Let's clean this off, give it a wipe down, see exactly how it looks and if there's any staining. Here's the final sort of clean version, just with a simple wipe, no water yet. At the bottom we have our mustard, ketchup, and the ranch. As you can see, the mustard here left a pretty yellow stain. The ketchup, not really, it left it just kind of shiny, and the ranch just gave the fabric a little bit of a shine. So if you want to shine your interior, use ranch or use ketchup. It'll give you that nice glossy look that you might be looking for. Drop it from the top down and then give this another clean here. Other than the smell, it's all cleaning off pretty well. So yeah, it's like pretty much like new. However, I don't know if the camera will pick it up that well, but the mustard did stain. There's a little bit of a tint change there when you hold it at a specific angle. Yeah, the mustard did stain and it's not visible when you look at it directly, but once you start tilting it around, you do see that stain is there. So if you do get mustard on your car seats, I would say try to clean it off as you can, or as soon as you notice. I say the first test passed it. I mean, in my opinion, this isn't that bad. Next test we have is the water resistance test. Like I said, the seats are perforated. This won't be exactly a 1-to-1 test, but the material above is exactly the same. We'll see if it holds the water or if it starts leaking through, and then just kind of see how the fabric feels after a while. We don't really have any scientific method for this. Make a little taco. Okay, right now there's a little bit of water inside, and hopefully the camera can capture it, but doesn't look like it'll leak out or anything. Trying to make a glove and then just fill it in with water. I'm just waiting to see if I can feel the water on the back side of the fabric. And this is a big water spill. If you ever do have water spilling like this, I don't think it'll hold or accumulate in a spot. Water did not leak through on the other side, which is very good. Let's make a little bed here, like a taco, and then we're gonna see if it leaks through the seams. Water. It's full of water right now. Oh, I think it is. Yep. Okay. Test 1 or test 2 of the watering test. It is leaking through the seams, which I would say is probably typical for fabrics. I don't know if seams are supposed to be watertight in general, but as you can see here, we are leaking at the seams. Test number 2 complete. Myth busted? Question mark. All right, let's dump this water out and then we're going to do the final test, which is the durability test. For the final test, we're going to be making sure that the fabric can withstand daily use activity. We don't have 5 to 10 years to waste here. We're going to speed it up by doing aggressive testing with this on the cement. What we're going to do is give it a couple rubs, see how well it withstands after a couple scrubs. We'll take a look and then see how much damage is done. Let's do start it. Okay, as you can see, after about 8 passes on the ground, the PVC is starting to rip off. We're reaching the fabric or the sponge part of it. Let's give it a couple more scrubs, see what happens. Okay, after a couple more scrubs, if you disperse the surface area, it's a little bit less noticeable. Let's keep going. I would say it's holding up pretty good. This is because I concentrated all my strength onto this point, but when I extend my hand and cover a bigger area, it tends to not be as noticeable. I would say it's holding up pretty good actually, given that this isn't your typical use for the cover. There's noticeable scratches, but for the most part, it's not that bad. I would say that you can pretty much take these seats covers through anything and they're gonna hold up pretty well. Of course, this isn't scientific testing. Don't hold me to any of practices or standards. I think it's time we kick it up a notch. Let's see what happens when we increase the power a little bit more. Here's the new plan. We have our drill tape. We're gonna tape this here and then just have it spin, hopefully, and then just smack everything the whole time. The car seats weren't probably meant to be tested this way, but this is our channel and we can test stuff however we want here. You'll always get the honest opinion and thoughts as we do stuff here. Here's our new test method. We have the seat cover attached to the drill. We're gonna smack it and then see what the damage is after. Put on our safety squints and give this a try. Okay, let's say the tape is coming off a little bit, but there's a little bit of ripping on the side, but not too bad. And let's add more tape. It's coming loose now. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, very impressive. All that and literally minimal damage. Let's keep going. Okay, after a few more whips, the material is still holding up pretty well. There's tearing in spots, but for the most part, I would say this damage is minimal to the damage that we're causing. Let's see. Okay, well, as you can see here, the fabric is starting to tear apart. We haven't reached the back lining yet, which is pretty impressive, but there are various rips. I would say not bad for the amount of damage we're causing onto this thing. Just for funsies, we're gonna take one of these little drill bit ends and just give it a few little passes, see what type of damage we do. But you guys can see here a little bit of ripping at the seams. There's that hole there now after all those beatings. Clearly that wasn't a scientific test by any means, but I think it proves that the material is pretty durable and that it can go through a lot. You know what, after doing this basic durability test, I would say these covers are worth it. Not too expensive, and it looks like they'll go through a beating before they actually finally give up on you. I'll leave a link down below where you guys can get one. It's been through staining, it's been through water, and now it's been through beatings, and far it's still holding its shape. If you made it this far into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.